to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Here's Sohan. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding.
Number 77.
The chosen one gets the basket.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. And now, just over a minute played here in the first.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Here's the chosen one. Rebounded by the Spurs. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season. A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
The chosen one gets the basket. So it's the Spurs now. Sohan with the ball. He's coming off a 19-point game against Atlanta. Here's Castle. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Thompson. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at them now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Vassell wide open. From outside, off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Here's the chosen one. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Number 77.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's
San Antonio,
what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to break. That's just textbook right there.
And now, the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Changes. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks, and it's Whitehead in for Green. San Antonio trailing here. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Davis is checked in for Houston.
Foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the Rockets.
And San Antonio shooting around 41% on the night. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's the chosen one. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Green in at the shooting guard position. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 6-point game. Builds the pass to Wembanyama. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green.
Jalen Green.
That's his first foul.
First personal
Spurs
foul.
making a switch here.
First
Wesley's
team
checked
foul.
in. And he goes in for the dunk.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Lakers.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Now here's Johnson after the miss from the chosen one. Lets it go from deep. Şengün with the rebound.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Mario, number
A moment now to
77.
hear from our sideline
Assist
reporter, Hall of
goes to
Famer David Aldridge. David.
Eason.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He scored 35 points and had a season high in boards. He was doing work on the glass. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys have carried that momentum into this one. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's the chosen one. That's in,
Mario,
coming off the assist
number
from Thompson.
77.
And 12 points for the
Assisted
chosen
by
one.
Thompson.
Spurs trail by 5. Now Wesley. Nobody's getting that high, but Wembanyama.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Here's Eason. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Inside. And the dunk by Sohan.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan.
Number
He can really
77.
do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Şengün against Wembanyama. Here's Wesley. Almost, but it rolls out. Houston leading by 3. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot
San
dropping out there for
Antonio,
them.
timeout.
San Antonio calls timeout. You look at the chosen one. He's been playing really well.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever game plan they have, it's not working.
Loud right now.
Houston with a big group substitution. And some good action through the
That's the
first
end
2
of the
quarters
first
as we
half of
reach
the score.
halftime. Rockets
Spurs,
lead by 3.
38.
Time now for the halftime
The
break.
Rockets,
With the third quarter soon to
41.
follow right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at the chosen one. He's been playing really well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Number
And you
77.
love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Then it's Castle. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Wesley in at point guard. That's the San Antonio 5. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Houston leading by 6. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Vassell outside. It's tipped. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. The chosen one passes to Şengün. Here's the chosen one. Defended by Sohan. And he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Ooh, he's earning his keep
Shooting for
offensively, a
Houston.
key part of their winning effort at this point.
For Houston, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Here's Vassell. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Thompson. Here's the chosen one. Good.
Mario,
Great play
number
by Green to
77.
set it up.
The assist.
Green's got 4
Jalen
assists now
Green.
tonight. Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Castle. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
The chosen one. And he banks in the
Mario,
layup.
number 77.
The chosen one's got the lead up to
Assistant.
12 now for Houston.
Dylan
Hey,
Brooks.
whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Here's Castle. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%.
Spurs ball.
Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the
Substitution
second
on the
half.
court.
Houston making a switch here. Eason's checked in. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. From 12 feet out, Eason grabs the board. Eason's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green, no luck.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And the foul on
Rockets
Tari
foul.
Eason. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
And the NBA helping
First
establish
team foul.
academies and even leagues, Greg, on
Substitution
foreign
on the
soil.
court.
Do you expect more to come?
Timeout
I
Spurs.
do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
We get a break in the action.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Right wing. Here's the chosen one. Nice shot from the wing.
Mario, number
The
77.
chosen one's got 24
Assist
points.
from
This man has
Joseph.
entered the zone. Great shooting performance for him
Whitehead.
all game long.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And so it's the Houston
That's the end
Rockets
of the third
holding a
quarter
big
with the
18-point
score.
lead to close the quarter.
Spurs,
They've been putting on a clinic in the
49.
paint.
The Rockets, 67.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Spurs trail by 18. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. The chosen one out there is Whitehead. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. And he gets it to go.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
To the inside. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard